Welcome to episode 1 of documenting my training for Worlds. Which is like crazy. If you didn't see on Instagram, I'm now going to Hyrox Worlds, which yeah, is just crazy. And if you're wondering how exactly that all happened, I'm now competing in the mixed doubles at Worlds with a guy called Bailey. He is super fit. Like I think he was really high level CrossFit, and then he's started running and stuff, and he's trying to do like a sub 3 hour marathon. So he's really fit, which is good for me in the sense that because of mixed, like you can kind of split the workload. So if I'm tired, he can take a little bit more. My job is to keep up on the runs. So essentially with my training over the next 5 weeks, I need to get fast. I need to get really fit and really fast. It's in America, by the way, so it's in Chicago. And yeah, it's in 5 weeks time, which doesn't give me a lot of room to train. And in those 5 weeks, this weekend, I've got a half marathon. Next weekend, I have another half marathon. And then I might be flying out the weekend after. So it's a little bit hectic at the moment. This morning, I am going to go do a Hyrox, a Hyrox session, and my package from Muscle Republic just arrived, so I'm gonna have to wear the new set. These are the Sculpt. So good for like conditioning and high intensity sessions because they're just so comfortable, especially when I'm doing like running and stuff. I don't want it super tight on my waist. Like I know some brands really snatch it on the waist, but when I'm running, I do not want anything tight on my waist. Okay, I need to do a schlick bun. This is gonna be so nice to train in. It drops, I don't know when this video is gonna be dropping, so it's probably live by the time that you see this. And I have a discount, which I'll put on the screen. It's been the worst weather all week. Oh my gosh. It's been like literally raining and overcast every single day. The sunny Gold Coast, which we're not at the moment. Apparently on Sunday at the Great Ocean Road half, it's meant to be like 8 degrees. I can't do it anymore. So it's gonna be cold. So also this wrap top is from CSB before I get flooded because I know how cute it is. I feel like a little ballerina. Let's go die. So today's session is more of like a sprint start-stop, because essentially mixed pairs is a lot different to singles. Like singles, you gotta stay more consistent for longer at a threshold pace, whereas mixed, especially with Bailey, who's super fit, it'll be like sprint, stop. So I gotta get used to going really fast and then having to recover really quickly. Very different from what I'm doing in Sydney, which is individual pros. So today, I'm gonna do an E2 mom. So station 1, ski and warbles, complete 200 meter ski, and then 15 warbles within the 2 minutes, and then however fast I do it, just rest the remainder of the 2 minutes. Essentially trying to go at race pace, so like all out efforts, get it done as fast as possible, and then have that rest period for 5 rounds at that station, then a rest, and then same thing but 2 more stations where I'll do some running, some rows, farmers, and yeah, that sort of thing. So with Bailey, because he is super fit, he can take over some of the load if I need, but essentially my job is to just keep up on the runs. So what we'll have to do on the day is trying to stick to like 4:20 pace, which is really fast. So today I'm gonna try and stick to that on the runs. Hopefully I'll be able to keep up. But yeah, it would be a spicy one set. Okay, 200 meter ski and warbles. walls because I was gonna have too much rest. Now for the shittest one. 200 metre run and 30 metre, maybe 20 metre, 20 or 30 burpee broad jump. I'll see timings on it because essentially I want to make sure I got 30 seconds rest. So we'll see. Burpees was a terrible station to put together. I ended up doing just like 20 metre run and then burpee until I had 30 seconds to go and then rest. Because otherwise, if I did the whole like 20, 30 metres, I would have had like 10 seconds rest. And that's not the point of this. So now, rower and lunges, which is a much nicer station. Two of my favourite things, rowing and lunges. Halfway. choose 2 little dumbbells because my hands are so sweaty. I could not pick the 20 kilo up. So adapt, improvise, overcome. 1 more to go. I'm thinking I'll change the run to a bike just because, like I said, I've got to run a half marathon in 3 days and my legs are pretty fried. So I don't think I should be doing more running. And I'm doing a park run Saturday morning as well. So I don't think I need to run. So yeah, I'll just do 400 meter bike erg and then farmer's carry instead. I'm thinking 30 meters, 30 or 40. I'll look at the time. Because again, I roughly want that 30 seconds rest. So I'll see. If you want to try this as well, yeah, pick a target. Say like do 200 meter run or 200 meter erg and then just do the exercise up until you got 30 seconds to rest and then rest and then go again. Very spicy, especially if you're doing pairs. It's a good one to get used to the stop-start nature. 30 seconds. Where's the bike? 40 meter farmer's carry. Spicy. The run at the end would have been spicy as well. But I'm glad I did it in that order and did A and then B because those two 100% the worst. Like ski wobbles and burpees. Shit. Oh. Spicy. Oh my gosh, that was so sweaty. Oh, those first 2 stations were quite spicy, and even trying to run at that pace, supersetted with burpees, very spicy indeed. But I didn't feel like the burpees felt strong. I remember the first time I started training Hyrox, burpee broad jumps were so hard, and they're definitely getting easier and feeling stronger, which is good. And yeah, my calves are so tight. I did a really hard interval session on Tuesday morning, and then I did also a hard conditioning session Tuesday afternoon that also had running in it. So I did a lot of running on Tuesday. Yeah, I really need to stretch my calves and give my legs a little bit of TLC before Sunday, because yeah, obviously got the Greenwich Road, and it's actually 23 Ks, not 21. I think that's just because the length of the road, because it's not like a loop or anything. So I think they just had to make it 23. Even the marathon they do there, it's not 42, it's 45, which is a bit of a stitch up if you ask me. Imagine getting to 42 and the marathon ticking over and you still have 3 Ks to go. That sounds awful. But anyway, not my problem. I'm only doing 23. So I'll pack tomorrow, but tonight I actually have a little exciting event. I'm heading up to Brisbane this afternoon because ASIC's are opening a store in Queen Street in Brizzy, and they've
invited me along to their VIP opening, which is going to be really, really cool. I think we're going to like try on some shoes and stuff. As you guys know, I love Asics. I run in like the Super Blasts, and I did my marathon in Asics, and yeah, I've actually been doing, well, I did a couple of Hyroxes in Asics as well. But, oh, I actually got my hands on the Puma Nitros, which is meant to be the Hyrox shoe. If you saw in I put up like a shoe haul on TikTok, and I said that I would try them out, and I haven't tried them out for a Hyrox session yet, but I tried them out on my interval session on Tuesday morning, and they were really good. Like, they were such a comfy shoe. Obviously I did it on a treadmill, so I don't know if it's like exact replication of how they would actually feel. Also, I got my bloods done, just like annual or like monthly, no sorry, not monthly checkup, just like, you know, just check if everything's good. I wanted to test my iron levels as well to see if they had gone up since, you know, taking some iron supplements and trying to fix my gut and stuff. And yeah, everything is good. My iron has gone up, not as much as I would have liked it to go up, but it is trending upwards, which is good. But she called me in because apparently my urea levels in my kidney are quite high, and I did a little bit of Googling, and she also explained it to me as well. One of the reasons could be because I'm dehydrated and not drinking enough water, which, like, it definitely could be, but I'm attached to the hip with my water bottle. Like, I take my water bottle everywhere with me, so I, like, could be, but also I don't know. But I did a little research, and the other reason it could be is if you're actually eating too much protein, which I reckon it definitely could be, because I try and aim for 140 grams per day of protein, which is on the higher level of what someone my height and weight should be eating, because essentially that's like, I think 140 grams for me is 2.2 grams per kilo of body weight, which is like the maximum. So I think I'm going to try and actually reduce my protein down to maybe 125 grams and see if that helps. Here's your sign that you actually don't need as much protein as you think, because if you eat too much, again, like, yeah, one, your urea levels might be too high in your kidney, but also, like, your body won't utilize it, so you might as well use it as carbs, some more energy. Yeah, just thought I'd say that because I found that really interesting. Little post-workout concoction. Got electrolytes with carbs because I need some carbs after that. Collagen, and then also the gut powder that I've been having. It's not actually like probiotics or anything. It's to reduce inflammation, I think, and help with, yeah, all of that. So delicious. Now that my training has increased as well, and I'm having to double up on a few days. So normally I don't train twice a day. I don't enjoy training twice a day. I think it's a lot on the body. And at the moment, obviously, because I've only got 5 weeks and I have a specific goal that I need to do, I'm adding some double sessions in just to get the training volume in, since I don't have a lot of time. But because I am doing that, of course, I'm increasing my food intake. So if you are training quite hard, quite intense, if you are doing some double days, essentially, if your training volume increases, make sure that your caloric intake also increases. Burning out, you're not losing muscle mass, you're able to sustain the higher intensity efforts. So fuel is your friend, not your foe. Having some pasta that I made last night. I'm so glad I made double. I always grate up zucchini and carrot and put it in. It just like makes it so much more volume, but obviously like no calories. Plus it's a good way to get your veggies into your pasta. Also, I bought something during the week that I'm so excited about. I bought an iPad. This will be so good, or this has been so good the past few days, when doing editing, and then also I can do like my Notion and essentially just use this for work rather than using my phone. I also bought a Kindle, which I'm yet to set up, but I'm so excited because one of my New Year's resolutions, okay, it is May, but one of my New Year's resolutions was to try and get into reading. And I have not been very successful so far, but I think it's because, like, actually no, I read a couple of books last year, but I feel like with books you got to keep buying them. But with a Kindle, obviously you can buy heaps and just have them. And so many of my friends like rave about a Kindle, so I had to get it. And I think my first series is going to be the Akatar series, because I put a poll on my story and was like, hi, I got a Kindle, what books should I read? And so many of you were like, the Akatar series. Also, oh, so exciting, Rad are launching in Australia tonight. Considering this is also going to go live like in a couple days, they would have already been live. So if you're in Australia and you want to get a hand on some shoes, training shoes, like great training shoes, now you can, because so many people have been messaging me and now they are shipping to Australia, which is amazing. As you all know, I love my Rads. These are for lifting, and then I also do all my Hyrox sessions in these as well because they are great for running. Obviously in the lead up to Worlds, I have a lot of conditioning sessions that involve a lot of running, so it's so good having a shoe that can support both the Hyrox movements but also that fast interval running in between. And like I said, they are finally shipping to Australia now, so for everyone in Australia wanting to try them, you can head to the link below to check them out. Jump scare. Time, patience, like, it's a lot better than it was, so I'm grateful for that. Bit of hair oil, I use the Kerastase. If you do use this, you do not need much at all. I literally haven't worn proper makeup in so long. I just wear my tinted SPF. Oh, I normally wear this. I'm also not very good at makeup, so maybe don't listen to what I'm saying. I feel like I need to watch one of those like tutorials about someone like with a similar face shape and similar features doing their makeup. I need to leave. What else do I need to do? Eyebrows. I'm very lucky that I don't have to do anything to my eyebrows. I literally just brush them, put some gel on them. I did a filter the other day that removes your eyebrows. Oh my god. Thank God for my eyebrows, honestly. I'm still not convinced, but I've run out of time. Yeah, that's what we're going with. And of course, taking a snack because I'm afraid of how long this drive is going to take me. Just got home. I feel like I've been rushing around all day and completely forgot about you guys, but last night was so nice. Like, that was the flagship store opening in Queen Street Mall in Brisbane, and yeah, like the store is so nice and it was such a beautiful evening and the shoes just look so cool. We got gifted a pair like athleisure shoes, which like, they're so nice. Look at them. I'll definitely be wearing this. I might wear these on the plane this afternoon actually. Rushing around because I need to do a little bit of content and then I need to edit. I've just been filming and then I need to pack because my plane is at 5:20 this afternoon. Luckily the airport is like 15 minutes away from mine, so it doesn't take too long at all, but I take so long to pack, especially for a race, especially for an event. Like, I overthink. I need to like write a whole list to make sure I don't forget anything and then pack like gels, warm clothes. Yeah, race bib. Race bib is another thing that I cannot forget. Here we go, Annabelle. And then yeah, I'm meeting my dad down there tonight. But I'll love you and leave you here. I'll see you in the next one.